man will beat the rest. It's the BS show coming to your face. We got current events. What you got, man? It's the BS show. The BS show. In case you didn't know, it's the BS show. The BS show. The BS show. It's the BS show. In case you didn't know, it's Banana Man, Sloth, and a DJ Stretch show. It's the BS show. The BS show. It's Banana Man, Sloth, and a DJ Stretch show. Traveling drunks. The BS show. This is BS. What the fuck, yo? The BS show. The BS show. Banana Man, Sloth Man, DJ Stretch show.
Good evening, Orlando.
Good evening.
If any of you guys are watching for those past few seconds,
Charles is watching.
That was our first version of our actual theme song. This is the BS theme song. Vocals done by yours truly, the Sloth Man.
Yes.
Beats and percussion done by the Banana Man over here.
Yeah. We're like a musical duo on top of a podcast duo.
Yeah.
We just be doing stuff.
Yeah, we're jack-offs of all trades, you know what I'm saying? So how you guys doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
This guy just said he jerks off on trains.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Hey guys, welcome to This Is BS.
I'm the Banana Man, that's the Sloth.
Sloth Man. Over there is DJ Stretch. We're here live from the Public House in beautiful coronavirus-free Orlando, Florida.
Actually, I would take that back. We are not coronavirus-free. I think a group of collegiate people from UCF just got back from Italy.
They're on a voluntary quarantine,
which pretty much means, hey, I have coronavirus.
Hey man, it's not official, but
they're looking out for everybody.
Hey, we come to you from Orlando, beautiful coronavirus-free Orlando, asterisks mark Florida.
Yeah, Florida, the 407.
Hey man, it's only a matter of time before we're all coronavirus free.
Or coronavirus fucked.
Yep. But that's a whole, that could bleed into every topic.
Don't worry about all that. How's your lives going? I know we just entered into the month of March. I know a lot of you people are sports frenzies. You're a lot of basketball fans. You got March Madness coming up and all that.
XFL is still ripping for anybody that's watching XFL.
Is that the nudie women one?
I don't know. We should have asked the guys last night what that. No, it's not the nudie women.
Which one was the one with the naked girls?
It was literally called Lingerie Football League.
That was the best football league I've ever heard of.
It looked pretty brutal, man.
It was brutal, but they were half naked. Half naked women playing football.
Sprinting. Oh man, what are you talking about?
It was a good time. I enjoyed naked women playing football. I don't know about it, the regular guy here or there, but it was a good time for me.
And then women wrestling, that's cool.
Nah, women wrestling.
Women on roller skates, that's cool. Foxy boxing, that's cool.
Foxy boxing?
What?
I've never heard of foxy boxing. I've never heard of foxy boxing. I would like to check out foxy boxing.
Hey, look, it's my brother, dude. My brother's here. Yo, also, yeah, Chris is all about UFC. Yeah, what's up, Mama Kim? What's up, Micah? What's up to everybody out here?
Mama Kim, thanks for tuning in.
See, my brother, he loves the MMA, man. He's like, look.
Who, Chris?
He's letting me know the people that are fighting this Saturday.
Chris is up to date with
Israel
every one of them.
Adesanya versus Yoel Romero.
Yeah, Chris, we're not going to remember those names, but hey, if you guys are busy on not busy on Saturday, UCF 248 is happening.
Yeah, so I mean,
Chris is telling us this.
So basically, if you want to go party with my brother, because he just fucking rocks out to that shit.
I want to party with that. I want to party with that girl.
The only thing I remember is Chuck Liddell, Kimbo Slice.
Remember when I had the mohawk?
Yeah.
People were calling me Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, he looked a little Chuck Liddell-ish.
You know, you said Kimbo Slice. That was literally the only UCF fighter I actually bought gear for.
UFC fighter? UFC fighter? You bought his gear?
Yeah, that's what I said. UFC, not UCF. Kimbo Slice was the literally only gear I bought from UFC because his gear was a Jamaican flag on the back and the front. That was his logo. He used a ripped Jamaican flag, and I bought his shirt. Literally, he came into the UFC. I bought his shirt. he fought like 2 times, got his ass whooped, and then quit UFC. And then I'm pretty sure he died, didn't he? A couple years after
He
that.
passed away.
Yeah, he passed away.
He was supposed to fight Ken Shamrock, and then apparently Ken's people wouldn't let him fight.
Yeah, if you were out in the streets, Kimbo Slice would fuck Ken Shamrock's day up, dude.
Well, Kimbo, he used to do bare knuckle backyard fighting.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I knew him, from all those like
internet
bum
videos.
fight internet
Yeah.
videos. But Ken Shamrock, and when it comes down to it, in an octagon or on the streets, Kimbo Slice would have fucked his day up, dude.
I mean, I think he was the bigger guy.
Kimbo was definitely a bigger guy.
Because I think also Kimbo was in like one of the last Ultimate Fighters, or he was. I think he did, because you got to see him training, and
Yeah.
he was all about like he didn't have no ground game, but
No, he was a heavy hitter. He was doing them haymakers.
yeah, he got some shots in. Also, he made it into a movie or two, and yeah. Also, he used to do he was a bodyguard. He did security. He was a bodyguard, did security for Bang Bros. Back
No
in the day.
way.
Yeah.
Kimbo was a Bang Bros security?
Yeah. Like I remember, because you would see him in the
I can-
videos, like when they would do like real life POV street porn, you know what I mean? And fucking like they're supposed to bang in a bathroom. He would be the guy,
The guy standing outside
the
the door.
bathroom. Yeah. So if somebody's trying to come in, it's like, you're not
I'ma
coming in
fuck
here,
you
buddy. We're shooting a major motion squirter in there. You can't come on in.
You have to have security when you're filming anything. You know, I'd like to have security while we're filming podcast every Wednesday here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I think we're just now getting to that point. That's why we have your mother and Chelsea here tonight.
That's why we have a theme song.
We have King Spunk. Yeah, we're stepping up tonight. We got a theme song. We have security here tonight. We got our ladies.
What's up, Linda?
You know.
Happy New Year. I don't think I've said hi to you since
Linda,
last time.
I miss you so much.
So,
Thanks for tuning in,
It's
honey.
still acceptable to say Happy New Year, you know?
No, it's not.
Yeah, if I haven't seen you since last year, we're only 3 months in. We've
Work
only just
that
started
way,
March.
dude. It does not work that way.
Yeah, it's not even Cinco de Coronavirus Mayo yet.
Dude, it's March. You can't say Happy New Year anymore. I'll say Happy New Year to her, though.
Listen, Larry David.
Shout out to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yo, what's up, Frebe? How's it going, bro? Yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching. Listen, we're the BS Boys. This is the Traveling Drunks. You know, the little podcast network over here. We got a couple different podcasts for your viewing pleasure. And we're just one of them. So
I
check
don't
us
even
out
know
on
why I
Twitch.
try anymore.
Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube.
Definitely check us out on YouTube because we keep getting zucked. The Facebook world is not kindly to us.
Shout out to Angel. You know what? I think
Yeah,
it's just,
Angel,
you
thanks
know,
for tuning in every
you know, I
week.
think it's a challenge, and I think it's just we should really check out what that book says.
What, the Facebook or?
Yeah, you might be able to find that shit in the library, man. I might be able to fucking torrent that shit if I was a torrenter person. That torrent.
You are torrent.
Torrent. You know, the torrent. The
Yeah,
download.
that's you. Torrent.
Yeah, but you know,
Torrent. That's you.
we're talking about piracy and how piracy is illegal, right?
I've gotten in trouble with
Until-
that several times.
Until the coronavirus hits, and then if you got it, I'm taking it, goddammit, because I need water.
Hey, Corey Woe, thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, what's
Ain't
up,
seen
Zach?
you in a minute,
What's
man.
poppin', guys? We got a couple viewers in here. Otherwise, I mean, the weather's beautiful out. It was kind of warm today, but it was breezy as fuck. I think they said it's gonna rain. It didn't rain. Fucking, and the trend right now seems to be like get hot, rain, get cold, warm up, rain, get cold. But I don't know if we have any more rain, get colds left.
Now, I think our last cold burst was last week. Dude, it got chilly as fuck last weekend.
Yeah, especially in the nighttime.
It was down in the low 40s. And you know, when it comes to Florida weather, when it gets down in the low 40s, that's like in the sub-zero temps back north. It
That's
really
what they
is.
say. I really don't notice.
This is coming from a man who has perspective. It is that cold here in Florida. When it gets 30 degrees in Florida, that's like 0 back home. Dead ass, dude. It's bad. Down here, it chills you to the bone.
And you know what they say? It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Come on, my mom just
And
said.
the humidity also comes back around to bite your butt in the so-called winter boats.
Hey, Mama Kim, the best part of that comment, she said you guys are funny sometimes. She could have just said you guys are funny.
I can't be funny all the time.
She said you guys are funny.
Can't be funny all the time,
sometimes."
man. You ever see somebody that's funny all the time? You hate those motherfuckers. You're like, yo, shut up. Stop being funny. Everything's not a joke. I will give you a black fucking eye. I know some people like that. And then you're just like, hey, man, you can't always be funny. Because guess what? There comes a point in time when it's not time to be funny. It's time to get down. Hey, listen. You're not a clown. You're not Donald Trump. You can't be funny all the time like Mr. fucking President Man. That's a bad joke. See, I can't be funny all the time. It's a bad joke.
I thought it was funny.
Fucking goddamn.
I laughed. I laughed.
Bloomberg was in town.
I thought
Mike
it was humorous.
Bloomberg was in town, and he's been fucking.
Pray tell, who is Mike Bloomberg?
He's the old mayor of New York City, and he came out. He came out with ads on Pandora. He came out with ads on Spotify. He came out with ads on the radio. He came out with TV spots. He was publishing shit in the paper saying, "Yo, I'm running for president," and he did this shit for about a hot 2 weeks. And you know what he said today?
What?
You know, I'm not running for president anymore. Just vote for President Biden.
Damn, dude.
After all that shit that he
That's
pissed us
literally
off
what
with.
all these people in the Democratic Party, that's
think
what
he
they're
did.
all doing.
Yeah,
Yang
let me check.
gang, all these kids, they're
'Cause he
going to be
was-
like, no.
He was
You also can be raunchy. We are always raunchy.
He was in
Thank you,
town.
Mulligan.
He was in town yesterday, and I saw him. Well, I didn't see him. I saw a giant fucking group of people and fucking police surrounding him, and then a bunch of people with Bloomberg signs.
That's because he's an important person. He rolls around with Social Security. I mean, Secret Service. Actually, you could call it Social Security.
Yeah,
you know,
straight
'cause
up.
that's what we're paying for.
Yeah, 2 hours ago, Bloomberg drops out of president race, endorses Biden.
What an asshole.
And I even saw the memes where it's like, I feel like Bloomberg is hitting us with all these ads. It's like when fucking U2 gave us that album on our iTunes that nobody fucking wanted. And it's just like, sometimes you just get
That's what they
smacked in the
do.
face with so much information.
I think that's what the Democratic Party wants to do, and the Republican. I think all the parties, they just slam so much marketing and so much media in your face, so much advertising.
I don't give a fuck about who president you vote for.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
This coronavirus isn't gonna. Fuck it. I'm not an old person. Coronavirus doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'll toast to that. I'll toast to the coronavirus.
I'll toast to some Corona. You know what? Ironically enough, the price of Coronas hasn't dropped at all. Everything else, prices drop.
You would think.
Fucking flight, travel, oil, houses.
Gas, everything.
Not the actual bottles, though.
You would think Corona beer would have dropped in price.
Yeah, because they literally are taking a hit based off the name alone.
Yeah. Actually, you know what would be better? If they raised the price and people started paying it. You know? That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be PQ. All right, guys, what's the first topic? Oh, wait. Coronavirus porn.
Yes, actually, so everybody is well aware of the coronavirus we're dealing with. Today, I was flabbergasted. I mean, completely flabbergasted by this just raunchy triple X stuff that I saw on my news feed that I'm not subscribed to. You know, but yeah, they're actually making coronavirus porn. You know, because think about it. The U.S. market for porn, you know, we watch porn from all parts of the planet. But you know where the coronavirus stems from? China.
They said,
China.
sure.
Who not?
Sure,
China.
Yeah, fuck
So,
it. Yeah, China. Let's blame those
These two
fucks.
cats. Yeah, okay. So this dude and this chick over in China, or wherever the hell they are.
There's a dude from France who went to Africa, fucked a monkey, and it was the 80s. No, just kidding.
That's a lie. So these two cats put on face masks, this chick and this dude, and they called it the Hunan Disassociative something. And it was literally a porn where this man was in a hazmat suit. Literally a hazmat suit, a breather, a gas mask, full frontal. He walks into this room, and there's a girl with a face mask, right? You see the visor masks so people don't get sick. She's not worried about this coronavirus, man. She takes this thing down, she unzips his hazmat suit, and they go to town. And it's literally, it's a porno making fun of the literal virus that could possibly end this planet. It's the most drastic disease in this world, but they made a porno out of it. I actually think it's a good idea. I think a lot of people would watch that just because of how prominent the coronavirus is in pop culture, in the news, in the media today. Like, it's one of the biggest things that we're dealing with right now, so why not make a porno out of it? You know?
To me, I don't see the, appeal of watching it, you know what I mean?
I didn't watch it yet.
Or something like
Yeah.
that, because I noticed the thing about a lot of adult films is that they always, you can't just have a guy and a chick just banging on a couch. Or you could, totally fine, that works. But then people always want to put some kind of spin or twist on it. They want to make somebody in roller skates. They want to make somebody a mailman. They want to make it a housewife. You know what I mean? They want to,
Yeah.
you know, they want to spoof a superhero movie, or, you know, they want to pretend to be like Ace Ventura or something. And I never, you know, that part to me always made me think of like, this is the part of porn where the porn director really wishes he made a real movie. This is the part of porn where the sad actor really wishes they were like a real
Pursued their actual acting career.
So it's like at that moment in time, I feel
Yeah.
like everybody's just in on the whole let's fool ourselves about life situation.
Yeah,
So
for
like
sure.
what you like fucking Derek shared it not too long ago from an old school Dark Hour clip where some dude was boning ET, and it was just a chick wearing an ET head. And that
Alien
shit-
porn.
that
We
shit
talked
was-
about
yeah.
that as well. you
Yeah,
know?
like-
I think there's a facet for every kind of porn. There's a
Yeah.
person that will watch that.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know about that hokey jokey shit.
They're just taking advantage of what's going on right now.
Like once you're done watching it, you're done watching it. You're not gonna like as soon as you're done, you're not gonna go back and watch it again. And be like, you know that, you know, like sometimes like when I downloaded an episode back in the day of Family Guy or fucking some shit like that, I do it now when I DVR Rick and Morty. After I watch the episode, I'll go back and I'll watch the episode all the way again from the beginning, twice in a row.
Certain shows you can do that with. Pornos,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why put so much effort into like a plot
Certain
and storyline
pornos-
and characters?
yo, certain pornos I would watch again. You know, when they have those kind of actresses in, I will watch
What's up,
it.
Brad?
Anna Rose. Yeah, I'll watch her shit.
Yo.
Repeat on repeat on repeat. I'll keep doing
But I
it.
mean, like,
You know?
I don't know, man. You know,
It
like,
just depends.
Like when you watch like incest porn, it's like either it's like they're supposed to be the sister and the stepbrother.
Yo,
you know,
let's hold up a second. Who watches incest porn?
you in general. I'm just saying when you
You in general? Who watches incest
you go to
porn,
X
bro?
videos, and look at the statistics of
man.
what people around the world look up what tags.
Okay, so
guess what?
coronavirus porn,
Incest
acceptable.
porn is top-
Entire planet.
Incest porn is top 20 porn worldwide.
That's fucked up.
It is, man. But then
Oh,
you got
that's fucked
then you got
up.
MILF porn, BBW, BBC,
BBW,
Blacks on
BBC,
Blondes,
that's
Blondes
fine.
on Blacks.
Incest porn, it's kind of like a.
Hey,
Let's
man.
stay away from that.
You got that fucking choke out porn, that zipper mutilate you porn.
I'm cool with all those porns.
And now you got, I guess, Outbreak fucking.
Incest porn and rape porn are the only two porns I don't watch.
Hey, listen, don't kink shame, man. This is a safe place here. BS, this is BS. It's the BS show, in case you didn't know.
Fair enough.
Banana Man, Slothman, DJ Stretch Show.
I like what you did there.
You know, we're just here.
That was nice.
We got topics and current events. Here we go. Next
That was
topic.
good. That was good.
3-6
that.
Mafia. When I'm in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, this is crazy.
So we all know 3-6 Mafia. We all know and love 3-6 Mafia. The
Yeah.
two at the helm
Ever
are,
since I can
are
remember, I've been popping my
DJ
collar.
Paul and Juicy J, and they split ways a couple years ago. They just all got back together and they're playing a reunion tour. They made a lot of music in the early, mid, late 90s. They got popular in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, fucking everybody knows like where is the bud? Where's the bud? Lay in the bed and give me a head. You know all the classics, right?
But since I can remember,
But I mean, the thing about DJ, they have a huge catalog, and one of the reasons they got super big is because in Memphis, they were like really the only ones who were on, and they were giving everybody an opportunity. But basically, what they were doing to these rappers is that they're putting them on, cutting them an album, but they were keeping all of the. They didn't read the contracts too good, and they said
But
the
they were
contracts.
the ones making the
They said the
music.
contracts in favor of DJ Paul, Juicy J, and I think they were
Exactly.
signed to Universal under their own record label, Hypnotized Minds.
They were the ones making the music, making the sound.
Yeah, and then like you said to me, so right now they're getting sued, but pretty much they didn't mention the rappers, but pretty much I'm pretty sure it's every rapper they probably ever fuck with, and they fuck with a lot.
What it comes down to is the two dudes that originally made the sounds. Literally, they made the sounds on their computer, their audio equipment, and then recorded it. And they got paid a certain amount from 3-6 as a whole, from DJ Paul, from Juicy, and they got paid a certain amount of money. But then 3-6's music made so much bread over the decades that these dudes got pissed. They were like, oh, we should be getting more money. But they had already signed it. They had already gave away all that shit.
Well, that's kind of how the
what
thing
it comes
happens.
back to.
But so currently, right now, they're getting sued. I know the lawyer's name, but it's like not only are they getting sued for like their entire catalog, they're trying to like keep them from getting paid or playing any more music or getting continuously paid from what they've done. And DJ Paul, they got a lot of samples. Like, you know, you wonder,
they
like,
sample a lot of
how
older
did they
shit.
how did they not get sued by like Marvin Gaye's people or fucking like
So that's the thing.
the Unsolved Mysteries theme song?
So
or like,
they used those and they paid the copyrights for those. But when it comes down to these guys trying to sue them right now, it's other sounds, the other beats, the other sounds that they used. You know, like they sampled these other popular artists that they paid, but these are like the basis stuff, the stuff before it all happened. That's what these guys are worried about.
so they're getting sued for 150 counts of independent copyright infringement.
Independent sounds, and yeah,
And
crazy.
Yeah, they're totally screwed.
They're
Which is
fucked,
funny
dude.
because DJ Paul just sued Travis Scott for Travis Scott using a song that was very similar to his shit. And they came to a tentative settlement, and this is back in like 2018.
yeah, it's probably a mil or two. No, I remember us talking about that last year.
Yeah. So these dudes, and I'm just trying to think about like all the mixtapes, all the albums. Just trying to think. There's probably like 20 different people, 30 different people, probably all lumped in on this shit to piss off a whole fucking town of rappers from 15, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, you know why it's pissing them off? Because everybody should be paid, and only Juicy J and DJ Paul are getting paid.
yeah.
When it was all these other cats that were involved
But I mean,
with
see,
it off
that's
rip.
the bullshit about
That's what
legal.
when
the
it comes to
music
making
industry,
music, you gotta do the copyright shit right off the rip.
What's it called? IP, something property, intellectual property.
Intellectual property.
You know what I
if you
mean?
make a song, you gotta do it off the rip. You gotta send it to the copyright people and get it done the right way. It sucks.
Because everything's being stolen nowadays, and it's just a matter of how can you recoup.
Angelo
worth of
told me
your
that
stolen
he does music production for several people here and there, and I used to cook food for him every morning, you know, at Social House, and he told me that because he was like, yo, I love your voice, I love what you do, you know, I would like to get you on. And then a couple months ago, I was like, yo, dude, I'm writing my own shit, I'm trying to put out my own thing. He's like, whatever you do, copyright it. Send every song, every sound to those copyright people. Because if you don't, somebody will get you. Somebody will get you. You know?
Coming to get you, Ooga Booga.
You gotta look out.
Not the BS show. You guys don't want to copy this. Just watch it, enjoy. You can mimic, you can emulate it, but you can't. Fuck
You can't
off.
replace it.
Yeah, there you
You can
go.
emulate it, but you can't replace it.
All right, yo, Bugatti, dude.
Yeah, you gotta,
Are you
pump me
familiar?
up on this one.
Are you familiar with the Bugatti Veyron?
I know about the Bugatti Veyron. It's a V12. There's 12 cylinders in this thing, and it fucking rips.
Yeah.
It's like a $1.2 million vehicle. They say it was $100,000 for every valve in the engine.
Yeah, so when this thing came out, like it's not very gas efficient, but it's super fucking fast. It's just a retarded ass car. People use it in music videos. I think Wyclef owned one at
It's
one
like
point in
200
time.
miles an hour plus or something.
Yeah, and so the other day, you don't just see these cars. You know what I mean? Like every once in a while, like driving around here, you might see somebody in like a Lambo or a Ferrari. I saw Bentley on the 408 the other day. You know what I mean? Like usually the most extreme looking cars here. Everybody loves Dodgers and Hellcats and fucking shit like that. You see that type of shit. You see somebody got like a crazy exotic donk or something like that. But there's this fucking. I was driving down South Orange the other day to go pick up my uncle, and like about 2 blocks from his crib, I'm looking down the road and I'm like, holy shit, is that a fucking Bugatti Veyron just sitting in a parking lot? And it was outside of Midas.
No way.
Outside of Midas in like this beat down part of South Orange. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I was with my dad and I'm like, Dad, is that the fucking car? He's like, oh yeah, son, that's exactly that car. I'm like, oh
No way.
shit. And I was like, yo, I gotta get a picture. And my uncle lives like 2 blocks, and we pulled up, parked. I'm like, yo, uncle, hurry up, get in the car, because I'm trying to snap a picture of this fucking Bugatti over here. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And fucking hop back in the car, go right down the block. It's gone, dude. It's fucking gone. And I posted
Somebody stole it.
I posted on social media, and then my homeboy.
That's a beautiful vehicle.
And my homeboy is like, was it blue? I was like, yeah, like blue and silver. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I seen that car around town. And then the other two, my other
kit
two
car?
homeboys came and told, it's a kit car,
It's
dude.
a kit car.
It's a fucking
yeah, dude.
kit car.
I've heard
bro.
of people doing that. They'll take a certain vehicle and then they'll just put a whole new body on it
Yeah, man.
just to make it look like one of those cars.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And it is fucked, bro. And it's just like, it's a Mercury Cougar. It's a
Shut
Mercury
up.
Cougar, bro. Yeah.
So it's like a $20,000 to $30,000 car that they literally just added an exhaust and a body to it, and they probably rent it out to people. You know, those cats in Miami, they rent it out to people for $200
it's
a
a
day,
2002 Mercury
$300 a day. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, it definitely doesn't have the speed. You know what I mean? But it was just like, yo. But I thought it was cool, and it freaked me out because you see shit like that. But
Yeah.
it just goes to show how easy it is to fake shit and flaw shit, and like, you know, to get the attention of simple-minded assholes like me. Like, oh shit, he got real gold on. Oh man, I fucking want to be like you so much. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck off. That's
You know?
definitely Carlos's family. Bro, that's definitely his family member.
So I just thought it was impressive.
I think that's pretty cool because I used to see kit cars like that back in the day when I was living back in West Virginia. You'd see somebody, it looks like this little fucking old school fucking Ferrari back in the day, or an old school, what was those, NSXs?
Shout out to Sean, what's up?
Old school NSXs from back in the day, you know, in Pulp Fiction. People would literally take this little go-kart and literally put a new body over it, and they'd fucking, it's a flash, it's a fake, it's a front, you know? People do that shit still to this day, and that does not surprise me.
So let's take a drink real quick to, was it Sean McCabe? Formerly, huh? Oh, that's
Well,
tight, man.
we're not gonna say no. So.
You know, of Jacob Mickey's fame.
we just
if you guys,
can't get off
if you guys
camera.
know anything
So-
about
so
the
we'll-
history of drunkenness on this side of town, you know that Jacob
We'll be
Mickey's.
staying on point for that.
Jacob
And I'm
Mickey's
sure,
was
I'm
the
sure
ultimate.
It's coming soon. But our next, we'll wait for that moment to occur. But we will here soon.
Latin Lovers. And we titled this Latin Lovers.
We're at the Postal Service.
Oh yeah, Postal Service.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And we're not talking about the band either.
What? That's a band?
The band, the Postal Service?
That's a band?
It's a band.
I've never heard of the Postal Service. I've heard of Quicksilver Messenger Service.
That was off a movie.
So that was pretty cool. So Postal Service. So this was one of my points, or earlier points. So there's this postman in West Virginia. He's actually a postman in Huntington, where my boy JD's from. So this guy recently got accosted for selling weed. That is marijuana to all you Bobo folks. He got arrested for selling marijuana on his postal route for the past 3 years. It's like, honestly, I thought it was funny in the first right. I thought it was funny. In the second part, it's like, you're selling weed on your postal route for 3 years. How'd you get caught? How were you successful for those first 3 years? And then all of a sudden you got in trouble? You know, that's what really gets me. That's what caught me off guard. Like, if you're selling shit on your postal route, you've obviously got it on lockdown. You've been doing it for 3 years, you got it on lockdown. He gets caught, that makes me think he fucked up. He started fucking one of his, single wives, or, little lady on the
Somebody
postal
ratted him
route.
out, or he got caught slipping.
He tried to sell to one of his, opposing dealers. You know, something happened.
Something happened.
But for a United States postal worker to be okay selling weed on his route for 3 years, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like the ultimate way to get away with it, you know what I mean? And over that amount of time, you got to think he's probably working independently. And he probably wasn't selling anything big. I mean, maybe some quarters, maybe some half ounces,
You just
probably
don't
just a
know.
bunch of dubs or eighths.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
It could have been pounds, dude. He could have been bringing in weight from out west, bringing it in the East Coast. Who knows?
Who's to say how much weed he did sell when he wasn't at work? But I think the best way to
Exactly.
sell weed is like,
hand to hand.
You're working the
to your
drive-through.
friend.
Just sell it. If you're already at work, just sell it again, and then so in your own free time, you can do whatever you want.
Or you could sell it legally through the judicial system and the
just
tax
go work in a
system of the
dispensary.
US.
Be a regular working schmuck and take
Fuck
the fun
that.
out of weed. Stand in the, hey, welcome to Weed World. Would you like to buy some weed today? There's the joints. There's the pipes.
Hey, welcome to Weed Mart.
We're closing in 10 minutes. Hurry up and make
Hey,
a
would you
decision.
like our free ounce today?
As opposed to, yeah, I'll sell you some weed. Hold on, yeah, I said I'll sell you some weed. I told you it'd be a half hour. Shit, I just talked to you. Hold on, I'll be there. Fuck, man. Oh, hey, I'm finally here. Where you at?
We have talked about this a lot on This Is BS. Whether marijuana gets federally legalized or not, there's always going to be a legal way to do it now that it is like that, and there's always going to be a black market. You know, there's always going to be people growing ahead of your stuff at their home that you want to buy for a certain price, than going to a store and buying it. You know, like you can't buy real West Virginia moonshine in a store. That's why there's still a black market for it. You can't get real moonshine in a store. It has a certain proof. Same thing relates to the marijuana industry. And it's always going to be that way.
It's always going to be that way.
You know, you can legalize it all you want. We've talked about this a lot. I'm pro-legalization. He's not pro-legalization. But either way, whatever happens, there's going to be a market for both, always.
Either way, whatever happens, chances are I'll always be buying my weed illegally.
I'll be buying them
until
both.
my ass goes to like Vegas or Michigan or DC or some shit like that. But I'm just gonna stay here until either Florida floods or get corona. But either way, fuck it. Floods, coronavirus, they both have a corona either way.
Yeah, we're screwed.
All right, yeah.
Here's your Latin lovers.
Latin lovers. This was just funny because the Banana Man pointed this out earlier.
Oh,
and
I
was just
did?
like, what?
This is me?
Or maybe it was me. I was going through my Facebook.
Oh,
I was
God,
looking
it
at
was probably me.
But
It was probably me.
fucking Ricky
God.
Martin
Oh, this was me.
and Enrique Iglesias are going on a
Could you get me a thing of a beer?
co-headline tour
What beer do you want?
together. Shout out to King Spunk. She's here bringing us drinks.
A Florida man. Florida man.
It looks like 3 meads and 2 tequila shots. Y'all keep them tequila shots.
Mead?
Was I talking about
Mead?
that's
Remember that sound? Mead?
That's a good clip, man. That's a good clip.
Mead? It was a beautiful moment in traveling drunk history. Sorry to throw you off there, but yes, the Latin lovers. So,
Hey, man, the reason I said Latin lovers is because this dude lost J-Lo and the other guy's gay. I don't know. I guess love.
who lost it? Yeah, because they're both gay together. That's why they're on tour together now.
No, you can't make accusations like that,
Oh,
especially
dude,
on the
Enrique
Pro-Olympic show.
Iglesias is definitely a homo.
No, he's
Nothing
not.
against being gay, but
No.
dude, Enrique Iglesias is definitely a homo.
What backs it up? His shoes? What?
Have you ever seen
His
any of
shoes,
his
I know.
videos, and have you ever heard him sing?
Yeah, I've heard him sing.
Okay, then there's my proof. There's my proof, dude.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah,
Hold
dude.
on.
Enrique
Listen,
Iglesias is definitely gay.
do we just change?
Have you ever seen
positions
Man on
here?
Fire? You ever seen the movie Man on Fire?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
There you go.
Guys,
He's gay.
Guys, is this news?
That's okay. That's his prerogative, but
I gotta Snopes this. I gotta Snopes to see.
yeah, you snope it up.
Hold on, man.
Snope it up.
Nah, dude.
Snope it up.
Listen.
Yeah, dude.
You know how many women are gonna be at this Enrique Iglesias fucking Ricky Martin concert, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
You know how much shit you could scoop up off the floor that night. You know what I'm saying? You know how
a
many-
lot,
you know how
a lot of
many-
pussy juice. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
But why do you think? Okay, so most of the gay artists get the girls hot and heavy more than the straight artists do, because they know where they're coming from.
No.
Yes,
No,
this is an
man.
actual.
No, dude. It's just that
Whatever.
hot
Okay.
Latin, fiery.
Hey, Sister Brittany, thanks for-
dancing, upbeat, soulful, sofrito, arroz cone, chicken fucking smell, man. What?
And you got me
You're
serving
awesome.
Yo,
Thank you,
Is it-
Chelsea, the spunk.
is
Shout
Enrique
out.
Iglesias gay?
Yeah, dude, he broke up with J-Lo. He's gay.
Did he break up with J-Lo? Or did J-Lo break up with
J-Lo
him?
broke up with him. He obviously was.
Are you mistaking Mark Anthony for Enrique Iglesias?
He was, and then he got it in my head.
You and Enrique Iglesias never ever did.
Okay, so Enrique Iglesias is definitely gay.
Hey, I don't know shit
Thank
about
you,
this.
thank
Hey,
you.
Listen, I come
He got
prepared.
me on one. He got me on one tangent.
Wow, guys.
Yeah, okay, so Enrique Iglesias is definitely gay now.
Hey,
Oh, do you hear that? That's coming from a gay woman.
Enrique Iglesias is gay.
He's definitely a bag.
So
I mean, a gay.
Ricky Martin and Enrique Iglesias are gonna go on this co-headlining.
That's why
world
they're
tour?
doing it, dude. That's why they're doing this tour.
No, hold
I know,
on.
and they're doing this tour together.
Listen,
That's what's happening.
why? You know what? This is a good. I'm glad we made this a topic. I'm glad we got
It's
this
okay,
a topic.
everybody.
We weren't gonna make this a topic because we had one space left, but
So,
no, this is
well,
perfect.
one of
Hey,
our,
fuck it. Mead. Hey, let me put the foot in my
who
mouth.
did this?
Foot in my mouth, mead.
Hey, so one of our co-hosts for another podcast, old Chelsea the Spunk, King Spunk Raymundi,
Sketchy.
just bought us a shot, so we're doing it live, you guys. Thanks for
Cheers, mom.
watching. Cheers, Mama Sloth.
My mom's here, everybody. She's a great sport. So anyway,
Your mom's awesome.
one of the news topics that we're bringing to you is co-headlining Enrique and Ricky tour. Be ready for it. I know I'll be driving Lyft that night if they ever come to Orlando. Let me check the tour dates.
He's lying. He's totally going to the show. He's already reserved front row seats. He's not driving. He already bought tickets, dude. Don't lie to them. Why you gotta lie, Craig? Why you gotta lie? You got to lie, Sloth. You ain't got to lie. Okay, seriously though, he did fuck me up on that. You know, it was Mark Anthony with the J-Lo thing. You really got me screwed up there. Because what straight man would ever let go of J-Lo?
Cave plastic. Hey,
None of them. None of them.
yeah, so there's a lot of discussion here about how Enrique Iglesias
Is gay.
yeah.
That's why he's going on tour with Ricky Martin. It's okay. It's a cool thing. I'm gonna go
So
see that show.
That's going to be quite a triumphant.
Do you wanna be my mate? You know how many yo, dude. You know how much prime moist vajayjay is gonna be coming out of that concert? Think about
Yeah,
that,
that's why I said I'm going, dude. Chill.
dude. I'm just saying, we gotta go to that show. You said you're gonna go drive for that show.
Yeah.
No, we gotta
I'll
go
drive.
We just gotta
I'll do
go to
everything.
that show.
Nah, I'll just go drive for it.
I mean, either way, I think it'd be okay.
God damn. All right, what's up? Whose turn is it to talk?
Either or.
All right, me, I got this. Yo, check it out. I don't know if I talked about this before. Did I talk about this before? Did I talk about?
Probably. But it's okay.
I know. Recently talked about like being on the phone, telemarketers, command prompts, all that shit, call center shit sucks, blah blah blah. It sucks. I had a bad experience. Hate it. Fuck them shits. But on the flip side of that is there's people like my father.
Shout out to Papa Sloth.
Shout out to my dad because I've seen him do this before and I've seen him do it recently. I think you were even there one time when you saw him do it. But like so
Probably.
many times, like, you know, the landline at my folks still got a landline, so they got this phone, it rings throughout the whole house. They're like, oh shit, there's a telephone going. Bring.
Hey, we wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way.
So he answers the phone, and usually somebody like, hey, do you want to refinance your house? Can I get you for your student loans? Would you like to buy solar panels? Hey, you know, this is India. We're calling to let you know that we're the IRS.
Shout out to the dial tone.
Unless you guys pay us money, you know what I mean? But basically, like, cold call sales is fucking what's happening. And then so, like, it'll be like this. The phone will ring, and my dad, like, you know, if somebody's calling the house phone, everybody knows your cell phone, you know what I mean? You just go check it out. And he's just like, hello? Yes. Yeah, I'm the sole proprietor of the house or whatever. Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a little more information? And he'll just sit there for fucking like minutes on end, just be like, Sometimes he'll take notes. You know what I mean?
He's that Bud Light commercial that says, and.
So I can just imagine it's like, well, sir, what I'm offering today is just for $200 down today, a 2-person, 5-day cruise vacation from Cape Canaveral to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, or some shit like that. And he'll just be like, yeah, what? And it's like, hey, don't forget, also in this one you get a free set of knives, Also, we'll come and groom your dogs, and we're gonna refinance your car solar panels, and you know, just make sure that your vacuum cleaner works. You know what I mean? Like all this bullshit that they try to sell you, and be like,
He eats it up. He eats it up.
He eats it up, and then
He
right
eats it
when
up.
they're ready, so yeah, sir. How do you, after this person goes through their whole spiel, gets them on the hook, gets all the information to find out they qualify, whatever. He's just like, yeah. So if I could just have your credit card number, and we'll get you going for you. He's like, hey, listen,
I'm done.
you know, seems like a great thing, a really great opportunity.
He leads them on. He
Just right now, it's just not the right time.
You know
for
what your
me.
dad does? He plays the game.
Just right now, you know, it's like I'm going through some hardships, and just now is an opportune time. Thank you for calling. I'm sorry to disappoint. Have a good day. And he just hangs the phone up.
He leads them on for 10 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
And then just says no right at the end and hangs up.
Yes, dude.
God, your dad is just the dopest of the dopeness.
But sometimes, like when people come, I'll be like, "Hey, listen." They're like, "What do you want? What do you want?" I'm like, "Hey, listen. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Sorry, not interested. Blah blah blah."
That's how
I
I
sit
deal
there,
with
he'll be
them.
like, Oh, I don't say. Oh, I get a free tote bag. With
You know
it.
what? I think your dad just enjoys the interaction from these other people. You know?
But I'm just like,
It's a
damn.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, how do you think the person on the other end of the phone feels? They're probably like, oh shit, what happened? Did I make that sale? What did I do wrong?
Yeah,
what did I do
was
wrong?
your dad a fisherman in the past life? Or he just keeps them on the reel?
He was in the Navy.
Oh, there you go. Keeps them on the reel.
Not gay though.
No, but really, I think what it comes down to is, you know, somebody's trying to sell him something. That's what telemarketing is. They're trying to sell him something, and your dad is the kind of person that is legitimately interested when somebody has something to give, somebody has something to sell. If it's some new technology, or if it's some new part for a car, or if it's some new way to get alcohol to your house faster, you know, that's a legitimate thing that a lot of people would be interested in. And your father is one of those people that, I want to hear that whole spiel. I want to listen to the whole contract. I need to read the whole contract before I sign it. And that's what your dad's about. And that's why he does that with
but I
people.
mean-
And at the end, he says, "Oh, I'm done."
If from the
Quit.
get-go is like, hey man, I want to sell you a fucking bridge in Mexico, he'll be like, yeah. He never wants this fucking bridge. He's just like, yeah, tell me more. But see, that's the thing is that like, cause
Exactly.
my dad, he never gets the warranties. He never really
knows
gets-
better.
I've seen him get cornered before, and where I would have crushed and crumbled and be like, yo, just fucking take my money, put me up on a payment plan, ruin my credit. I don't give a fuck, just as long as I can stop talking to you. He could just be like, you know what, dude, that's another thing that my dad does. Yeah, yep, that's me. That's another thing my dad does. That's another thing my dad does.
Oh, he's watching. He's literally listening. Papa Slob, I'm not talking shit. Neither of us is talking
Like,
shit on you, but
so many
you're a
times-
good man, but that's just how you are. We're
So
just
many
calling
times
you out,
I've
dude.
been with him for something, and it's like, yeah, but you know, like
You're a good
I
dude.
remember like we were at like
But-
Circuit City back in the day, getting a TV for Christmas or something, and like, you know,
He would listen to the whole
sat
spiel
there
why
listening.
this TV is the best TV,
But by the TV, it doesn't want the warranty.
but at the end,
Warranties
he'd
are
be
joke.
like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he can see through the bullshit. He's like, fuck it.
Exactly, and we can transition over to the Banana Man time here. I'm going to just continue with this. What your father does. Your father comes from a background where, dude,
He's an
is
immigrant.
trying to help
He
out.
immigrated to this country.
He deals with every situation as, this cat is coming up and trying to do something with his time, with his job, with whatever, you know? So if somebody's calling him, trying to sell something, trying to help him out with something, he's gonna hear him out, dude. You know, he's the kind of cat that's gonna give them the time of day. You know, he's gonna give them the moment to express what they're doing, purvey what they're doing, try to sell what they're doing, try to sell what
Try
they're
to sell
selling.
what you're doing, man. You gotta
and,
sell what
and
you're
that
doing.
comes from where he's come from. And that's a beautiful thing, dude. Your dad's never gonna change when it comes to that.
Man, all they did
It's not
down
gonna
there,
happen, dude.
They just went to the beach and herded llamas, bro.
It's never gonna happen. Your dad is that kind of person because when somebody calls him trying to sell something or trying to fix something, he's like, yo, dude, this is one of these cats. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They're coming from a place like where I'm coming from, and I'm trying to help them.
No, I think
know?
he's just trolling everybody by wasting their time.
I don't think that. I know. See,
Super troll right there. He got you.
so see,
Dad, you're trolling him
hey,
right
Papa
now.
Sloth, I think your son thinks you're trying to troll people, but I know your soul. I know your soul, man. You are trying to
you
hear out.
goddamn troll soul.
Deadass. He's trying to hear out people. He's trying to see whether or not they're real about this, whether it's really them coming from the depths of their Weibos, you know. Yeah, you gotta pay that troll
You gotta
soul.
pay the troll toll. My dad's coming to
that
collect.
soul troll. You
coming to
know,
collect.
that soul troll. Soul, how do you say that? That soul toll. The soul toll. Your dad
Saltos.
recognizes.
It's Saltos.
No, what I'm saying is, your dad recognizes that in individuals. Your father is an immigrant. He has come from another country and raised you and your dumbass brothers to the point where you all are good, dude.
Am I?
Yeah,
Am I though?
check
Am I?
Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough.
Your
Yeah.
father.
Hey, Dad, you did good enough.
He always.
Mom, cheers. You did good enough.
He will always see that in people.
Yeah, cheers,
And
Dad.
that's what it comes down to. He will always recognize, whether it's on the phone, whether it's in an email, whether it's on Facebook. He has that in his heart and his soul, where he wants to recognize that shit.
No, he's counteracting you right now. He's like, shit,
No. So, Papa
shit
Sloth.
warranty for
Papa
this
Sloth.
and that. Fuck that, man. I want to buy a drill. They want to
Sloth.
sell me a warranty for that fucking drill.
Okay,
Fuck that.
all I want to say is that we all recognize the real in the real of everybody. And Papa Sloth, you came from, down here, and you fucking did it, dude. You came up here, did all this, set your sons up, got them, dude.
Gotta pay the troll soul.
You are a first generation American, dude.
My mom was here first.
When it comes down to it, you are a first generation American. Your father was an immigrant, right?
Dude, her grandpa was from Ireland. Her mom is from here.
What I'm saying
She's
is,
from here. I'm
your
from
father
here.
came from another country.
Yeah, thanks, Banana Man.
Set you guys up.
That was a good job, Dad. Cheers,
Yo,
Dad.
your dad
Hey.
recognizes that, and that's why your dad talks to people like that on the phone.
Yeah, with disrespect.
No, he recognizes. He gives them the chance. He gives them the chance. He gives them the chance to sell them something. He gives them the chance to recognize something, and then when he figures out it's bullshit at the end, he hangs up. That's all it comes down to. Your dad's a real person, and that's what he's doing on that phone. He's
not a
trying to
robot.
recognize real.
He's not a robot.
He's not a robot. He's a real person trying to recognize another real person. And when it comes to that phone shit, it's really hard to recognize a real person. And your dad,
Because they're all goddamn.
your dad got that shit refined.
Because they're all
dude.
goddamn press one for English.
He got that shit
motherfuckers.
refined.
Yeah, good
Your
stuff.
dad is the GOAT when it comes to fucking workaholics, fucking call you on the phone kind of shit. Shout out to Papa Sloth.
It is, man. And that is the big question, Dad. What are we
Can
doing?
we not talk about St. Patrick's Day right now, Louis?
Dude, we're the traveling drunks. Why else would we not talk about it?
Hey,
It's
Lou,
March.
we got St. Patty's Day.
Here's the issue
Oh,
with St.
Christ.
Patrick's Day is that St. Patrick's Day, who's Scottish, is on March Tuesday the 17th. Okay.
Goats on that.
Yeah, ghost. I saw a goat last night. It was crazy. I puked all over this.
Yeah, it looked like you did.
Maybe the goat ate my puke. I don't know.
The goat definitely ate your puke. The goat definitely ate your puke.
So St. Patrick's Day, it's on a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
So how many people? I mean, what's the deal? Is people gonna party on Tuesday?
this
Are they gonna call
Tuesday?
off work? Tuesday the 17th. So 2 Tuesdays.
Dude,
from now.
if it's St. Patrick's Day, it's kind of like the coronavirus. The world shuts down. It's fucking St. Patrick's Day, dude. Like, nobody gives a fuck, dude. I don't care
So-
what kind of industry you work in. When St. Patrick's Day is coming up, everybody's calling off. That's one of our vacation days. That's one of our hangover days. Nobody gives a fuck, dude.
So what's gonna happen? So people
The
are also
world shuts
the
down
weekend.
those 2 days.
So the weekend before St. Patrick's Day.
It's a regular weekend.
You think so?
Yeah. St. Patrick's Day is March 17th, and the following day, March 17th and March 18th, are the only important ones. That weekend before, that don't mean shit, dude.
All right. So what's gonna happen with Cinco de Mayo then? Tuesday we also got Cinco de Mayo, May 5th is on
That's
Tuesday,
2
too.
months. Yo, it's still going to be May 5th. Same thing.
It's still-
May 5th and May
yeah.
6th are going to
I'm
be
saying,
fucked.
Those are cool. Those are the days that it's a drink. That's a drinking. Those are the days that people have block parties. They got events. I remember St. Patrick's Day, there'd be a block party.
So-
you got to buy a wristband.
So those are those days, dude. It doesn't matter what day of the week it lands
Yeah,
on.
see?
Those are those moments.
Cinco de Mayo beach
Those
bus.
are those days that nobody gives a fuck when it lands on. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening, dude. Whether it be St. Patrick's Day, whether it be Cinco de Mayo, nobody gives a fuck when if it's on a Sunday, a Saturday, a fucking Tuesday. It doesn't matter. Wherever it lands, and people are getting fucked up. So when Stretch or Andrew or whichever TD administrator put Sunday bus or Tuesday bus, it's obviously on the day that it fucking lands. How you gonna have a Cinco de Mayo bus on the 3rd?
I was waiting for that.
How the fuck?
Waiting for that.
was actually
Cinco de
Cinco de
Treso?
It's actually what?
It
No.
was actually called Drinko de Drunko.
Drinko de Drunko.
That's a false holiday.
That's our holiday.
That's a false holiday, dude. No,
They're all made up holidays.
no.
Yeah, they're all man of holidays. Just like
So we have to make our own one. It
Made
has to be
holidays.
separate. It has to be separate.
Think about it. We go on a Sunday, then it's probably not as
separate, but what's it called?
We can get into semantics of this later. We are live.
Oh,
Listen,
thank,
as long as there's
thank
no
good.
alcohol-
Thank
Drunk
goodness it's the last 8
holidays
minutes.
occur on drunk
The
holidays.
switch has happened. The switch is flipped.
You
Billy's in
part.
full banana mode.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
ride out the rest
Hey,
of the
when
shit.
do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? On St. Patrick's Day.
Don't yell. Don't yell. It's okay. Everybody can hear you.
When do you
have a
celebrate New Year's?
microphone. You have a
Ah, New Year's. When do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
microphone. But see, that's
On
the
Cinco de
thing.
Mayo.
This I'm glad I brought up this question because this is the type of passionate response that we're
Oh, I'm
getting.
passionate.
This
Yeah.
is the type of response that we're getting.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get work off for St. Patrick's Day.
If
They
somebody
totally
makes
blocked
a
it off.
drunk bus on Cinco de Treso, I will lose my shit.
I'll go
That's what would it would be.
because he doesn't know Españoles.
Exactly.
No,
My nickname is Bobo.
no speaking to English. You only know the math.
Yo tengo el gato las pantalones. No, but seriously, you can't have a Cinco de Mayo bus on the 3rd of Cinco. That's fucked up, dude. It would
alright.
work out for a lot of people, but
So
we can't do
Back to the
That's just
Future
not right.
reboot. Is it gonna happen?
yes.
Isn't it gonna happen?
It's going to be not a reboot. It's going to be number 4. Continue. Are we going to? Yeah. Let's, remember that thing we used to do?
yeah.
We should start doing
They also
that
say
more.
the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce.
The
is
Szechuan
coming
sauce.
back.
It's coming back.
How is it gonna be disputed or displayed or what's
It's
it called?
going to be
Produced?
just as bad as it was the first time. It's just going to be a lot more of it. Still shitty. Continue. Yeah.
Also, another thing that's happening is so they delayed the release of the Baby Yoda toy because of the coronavirus.
Aww.
So we're gonna get a whole
Baby Yoda
we're
got.
gonna, we're gonna get a whole nother season of the Mandalorian before we get our Baby Yoda dolls.
Yeah, I can't wait to have Disney Plus. I'm almost finished with the first season of Mandalorian, but I think when it comes to like different product placement, Baby Yoda is such a new thing,
Yes.
and it's oh man, Baby Yoda is worth so much money. So with the product placement with Baby Yoda, they're really treading softly. They only want to put it in certain places and certain things. So I understand where they're coming from.
Ultra Music Festival that's coming up in the next couple weekends is postponed until 2021.
Hey, Joe Jibbiden, thanks for tuning in. I missed the Green Bay Packer parties when we were little kids. I love you, dude. Continue.
Ultra Music Festival's canceled.
So,
Postponed, really. Postponed.
all these major festivals are getting canceled because of this coronavirus scare. It's pretty crazy, but I mean, it's going to be happening. Okeechobee's happening this weekend. Bonnaroo's happening in June. What did you say they canceled?
Ultra Music Festival.
Which is happening at the end of this month. Ultra is a large EDM festival in downtown Miami. and
Huge festival.
There's so many people coming in and out, and it's such a high influx of people coming into that spot, which I understand, dude. That should just give you a premonition of how crazy this disease
They're postponing the release of James Bond.
is. Yep. I
Because-
put them.
Because they're worried about theater
coming into the theater.
attendance because they
That's-
think it might flop because people are too afraid to show up.
And that's insane. That should give all you people out here in the social media world, everybody watching this podcast right now, you know, if they're postponing music festivals, they're postponing DVD releases and movie releases and whatnot. What they're really trying to do is postponing interaction between people, you know. And this is the people in power doing this.
Yeah.
So what we should really do is keep on doing what we're doing, keep on living the lives that we're living, and just see what happens.
So also, everybody's worried about their tax refund. Is it here? Is it not here? Is it on its way? How do you see people, have you seen anybody reacting differently now that they got a little bit of tax money?
Yeah, everybody, every year, people, tax money, it's more dependent, honestly. I see it more prevalent with males and females that have children. Not trying to talk shit on people with kids, but, you know, I have been a stepfather before, and, you know, babies, they pay. Continue. Next question.
Babies, they fucking
Baby
pay out. I really can't think of anything else too much off the top of my head here with a little bit of this and that. All I know is that
The one big thing I saw recently, continue with the coronavirus, this toll worker. Did you see this Orlando toll worker?
what happened.
So this cat, she actually lives right here in Deerwood by Thomas.
Okay.
Okay, so she's been working with the Orlando Toll Company for at least 3-4 years.
Uh-huh.
She called out last week because she was sick,
Uh-huh.
and she got fired 2 hours afterwards, right?
Ooh.
And with her record,
Does she have a bad track record of calling out?
no, her track record was good, and that's the thing that's why it's such a big issue right now. The Orlando Toll Company is, we don't deal with anybody calling out this and that, but she has a good track record. They've posted it. This is really a big fucking thing. When you come down to it, toll workers have to deal with so much individual interaction. You know, dealing with paper money, dealing with coin money, dealing with touch-to-touch interaction multiple times a day, tens of times a day, hundreds of times a day.
Jesus.
And she called off one time.
Well,
They fired her.
that's another thing. You see that they're selling out of masks, they're selling out of disinfectant wipes, they're selling out of soap. I can say that the other day when we went to Walmart, we stopped at McDonald's. We were chilling in there. They got wipes right there by the carts. I've never seen anybody use them. Every single person that came through those doors grabbed the wipe, wiped their cart down, and then went about their day. And I was like, what the fuck? And you're just like, what the
Oh my
fuck,
God,
dude?
Stretch.
Yeah, wash your hands.
You see that last
Get it away
one
from your
that
face.
my mom just posted?
Well, I mean,
Shout out to Mama
Look at
Kim.
us, dude.
Hell
We're out
yeah.
here in public right now. I mean, everybody we deal with. Anytime you go to a restaurant, anytime you go to the cashier, anytime, dude, I do Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we all gonna do? Just stop what we're doing?
No, we all have to continue our lives. Yo, what happens, what happens. Make precautions, do a fist bump instead of a hand grasp.
Yeah.
But as long as you wash your hands, you're good. If you're sick, stay at home. If you're good, go out and stay living. But just stay being a kosher human being. Just wash your hands. Don't stick your finger up somebody's butt.
It's like, don't dap your boys up, but if you're McDuffie, you can still eat a fucking big old ass sandwich. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, shout out to McAss eating
I
Duffy.
mean, unless you want to just like cover that ass up in saran wrap and then hit it like through the plastic or
Yo,
something.
just wash your hands afterwards. If you're eating ass or
your
doing
teeth.
that, just
Wash your teeth.
wash your hands.
Wash your hands, throw away
Wash
the soap.
your hands, throw
Wash
it
your hands,
away.
throw away the sink.
Yo,
it.
there's
Brush your teeth, throw away the toothbrush.
exactly.
Fuck it. One time use everything.
Just be kosher. That's how diseases spread, through nasty.
So what? Should I
through
stop?
nasty.
Should I stop drinking draft beer?
No,
Should I
don't stop
stop,
doing anything, because I know you're doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know DJ Stretch over here is doing the right thing. Yo, wash your hands when you touch your dick or butt, or vagina or butt,
Or someone else's vagina.
or
butt.
somebody else's vagina, mouth, or butt.
Yeah.
Just wash your shit after you do some shit.
Yeah, clean hands society.
That's all it comes down to, dude.
The clean hands society. We talked about it. We just
Yeah,
predicted the
touching
future.
money is just as bad. You touch money,
Oh,
you touch
God.
butts, you touch mouths, you touch dicks.
Yeah.
Wash it. That's all you got to do.
Wash it, man. Wash it. Oral sex. Wash
Oral
the,
sex. Wash your mouth after you suck a dick.
The royal penis.
Wash
is
your
clean,
mouth
Your
after
Highness.
you lick a clit. Okay, sorry you had to hear that, Mom.
Hey, well, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for coming through, checking us out, seeing what's up with us and what we're all about. Like I said, we're the Traveling Drunks.
Oh, you hear that?
This
you hear that?
is BS Podcast.
Yeah, what's that? What?
Banana
you
Man,
hear that
Sloth Man,
coming
DJ
in the
Stretch Show.
background?
Yes, please enjoy our song
that new thing.
that
BS show.
was produced and written by the BS Boys.
BS show.
Yeah.
In case you didn't.
We'll see you guys next week.
BS show. Banana Man, Sloth Man, DJ Stretch Show. It's the BS show. This is BS. Put us to the test, and we'll beat the rest. It's the BS show. Coming to your face. We got current events. What you got, man? It's the BS show. The BS show. In case you didn't know, it's the BS show. The BS show. The BS show.